Hi, how are you? My name is Ivan Ortiz, and I am making this video today to talk to you about the HTC Sensation 4G smartphone. This smartphone is currently available for T-Mobile, for T-Mobile customers, and it's quite an amazing smartphone. It runs on Android software. In particular, is Android Gingerbread is what it's called. That's the operating system of this phone, and I'm going to talk to you today about the features of it. So let's get started. So if you look at the phone, the physical phone of itself, physically, this phone runs on a 4G network, and it is like the physical size of it. What we're looking at, it is that the screen itself is a 4.3 inch Super AMOLED display screen, which in this case gives you a great amount of pixels and beautiful HD display. So all right. So again, let's get started now. So if you look at the phone, on the top of the phone, there's actually a button. So what you're able to do, and you will go ahead and press this button to turn it on and turn it off. So here it is, and then we'll press it to turn it off again. Now the reason why we're able to turn it off and on is because that's actually a battery saving feature. So let's go ahead and press it again. Now if you look here, we're looking at the screen itself. The screen itself, this is the locked screen. So we will go ahead and we see as we're pressing that, nothing is happening except the little screen, the little ring in the bottom is jiggling. This signifies that actually the phone is locked right now. So in order to unlock it, I would put my finger on the ring and drag it up to the top of the screen. And now, boom, there you go, voila! It gives you the home page. So now here's the home page, and it's full of different features for different apps and everything. Apps can be found here at the Play Store, and you're able to click right there and download a bunch of different apps. Apps are like different programs, whether it be video games, whether it be actual essays, whether it be email, browsing the web, etc. It's different applications that's available. According to a person's phone, wherever they're looking to do. So let's go ahead and press it again. Let's drag that up. Now, one of them, of course, you get a phone. Was the first thing you want to do is actually know how to make a phone call. So, what's going to happen is we're going to go ahead and press this little button right here where it says phone. We're going to go ahead and tap that. Now, this brings us to another screen. This is the dial screen. So, let's say, for example, I wanted to make a phone call. I would go ahead and dial the number. Like in this case, 201-798-0872. So there's the number. I actually dialed it, and it is all touchscreen again, which is that's what's modern for today's smartphones. And if I wanted to call, we'll go ahead and press the call button. So let's go ahead and press where it says call. Now if you see here, it's calling right now, and if you wanted to make it a little bit louder, I guess for a group of people to listen, you will go ahead and press this button right here. This is the speakerphone button. So it brings you to speakerphone, and now it's actually dialing. So now, also this little button here, this is the mute button. So if I was to go ahead and press the mute button, then that will go on once the call is active, once it's picked up, and what will happen is, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and actually end the call though. This mute button will actually mute me from my end for the other people on their end to hear me, so they won't hear a thing. But anyway, let's go ahead and press the end call button. End call is right here. So let's go ahead and end the call. Now something that's interesting about this phone actually is the smart dial feature. So the smart dial feature, what I'm able to do is actually spell out the person's name that I'm looking to get based on the number and where the letter is and the number. So in this case, I want to call my father. So I have him listed as Dad. So what I would do is I will go ahead and press 3 for D. A is 2. And then D again, which is under the letter 3. So now what happens is the phone searches my contacts, and it gives me Dad. So and of course a list of all my other friends, and everything. But this particular case, I'm looking for Dad. So I pressed 323, and it gave me Dad. So let's go ahead and call him. Now there it is. It's calling my father. Pretty nice feature. Let's go ahead and press the end call button again. So now to go back to the main screen, we're gonna press the little house button that's in the bottom. Let's go ahead and press that. All right. Now the next feature I'm gonna show you again. These buttons are very important in the bottom because these buttons actually, they navigate your phone, if you will. So we were able to press the home button, and brought us back to the main screen. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is actually email. So with email, what you would do is you would go ahead and press the little icon that says Gmail. So in this particular case, there's Yahoo, Hotmail, LiveMail, MSN, etc. But I'm actually connected to Gmail. So I went ahead and pressed it, and it gave me a list of all my email that I received up to date. So in this case, your July point statement, listen to music, your Democrat National Committee. So and then let's just say I wanted to check one, for example. Let's go ahead and press Democratic National Committee. So now here it is. It gave me a list of actually the email is open, and it shows me everything. It shows me all the information. There's actually in this email there's even a video, so that's pretty cool. So again, that's pretty much the email service. And if you wanted to delete it, you could go ahead and delete it. Wanted to archive it and save it for a later date, you also do that. And if you wanted to skip to the next one, you could go ahead and skip it also. You just press right there. So now let's go back. This little back button, you're able to go back, and it brought me back to the other screen. So in this case, I want to go home, so I would just press the little house button. That's a little shortcut. So home. Beautiful. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to browse on the internet. So how to browse on the internet, again, that's one of the newest functions of a smartphone, and of course, that's what makes it smart to be able to search online, whatever you're looking to do. So if I want to do that, you will go ahead and press the internet button that's right here. So you will go ahead and press the internet button. So here it is opening up, and it opened up actually straight to Google. So so let's say, for example, if I wanted to actually browse the web. So let's search CNN in this particular case. So what I would do is on top of the screen there's actually a website finder. It's called a URL. So you're able to click there, and it brings you a drop-down list of all the websites that you've seen. But in this particular case, CNN hasn't been open in a while, so I will go ahead and type in CNN.com, and then I search it. And now it's going to load up CNN, and it's going to load up actually the mobile version. So here it is. You see the blue. Once the blue is completely over, it will stop, and that means it's completely loaded. Now in this one particular case, because consumers demand more, it brings you the whole page here. And then, etc. A bunch of different options for you to choose. Oh, excuse me, that's CMN. No, let's do CNN. CNN.com. So now, that happens sometimes. It's called sticky fingers. But so CNN is actually loading up, and here it is. It gave me the whole thing. So, and here's everything, and you're able to check out the whole page. And if you wanted to actually, shrink out in and out, you're able to do that. So you will grab your fingers and pinch to make the screen smaller, for you to see everything. Or if you wanted to zoom in, you would pinch outward, and you're able to zoom in. But in this case, we want to see the whole page, so you wouldn't pinch out. Pinch in. Yeah, excuse me, pinch out. So. Alright, so that's pretty much, give or take, that's how you search the web. So let's go ahead and press the home button again. Now the last thing I'm going to show you today is actually how to connect to Wi-Fi. So to connect to Wi-Fi, what I would do is, now the definition of Wi-Fi, connecting to Wi-Fi, is actually to connect to someone's wireless network. Now, in my particular case, I have Wi-Fi set up in my house, so I'm gonna connect my phone to my Wi-Fi network, and the reason why it's so important to connect to Wi-Fi is so that way you're able to use your internet and not the phone's internet, and not get overages for the data that you're using. So that's very important. Trust me. You end up saving a lot of money in the long run. So again, we're gonna press the button, turn it on, bring up the knob, it'll ring, and brings us back here. This particular case is the menu button, so I'm gonna press the menu, and then I'm gonna go to settings. Settings, here it is. Now it brought me a whole list of different options. In this case, sound, personalized wireless networks, call, sound, display, accounts and sync. But for wireless, we're gonna actually connect to wireless and networks. So now it brings us here, and it gives me the option of airplane mode, Wi-Fi settings, Bluetooth, etc. In this particular case, I'm looking to turn on my Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna go ahead and press where it says Wi-Fi and turn it on. So now it's turning on, and what it's doing is it's actually gonna connect. Here it is, obtaining IP address from Ivan O. That's my Wi-Fi address name. If you notice, the 4G up top disappeared, and it's actually giving me a signal of the internet. So particularly my Wi-Fi internet strength, we're looking at about 50%. So I mean that's alright, but should be less. Anyway, all right. So now my phone is actually connected to my internet in my house. So that way I'm able again to save data coverages, which is very good. And now let's go home. We're gonna press the home button again. Let's turn it on. Press the home button again, and it brings us here. And I guess one last feature, just just to mention it, is actually GPS. Your phone has GPS, and it's able to give you directions anywhere you go. So in this particular case, what I would do is press Maps. The icon Maps, and again, all this could be downloaded from the App Store. And if I wanted to see exactly where I'm at right now, I will go ahead and press the top button on top of the screen, and it searches for me, and it gave me exactly where I'm at right now. Pretty cool, huh? Interesting. So, and of course, you're able to zoom in if you wanted to zoom in, and it gives you more of a street level, and you're able to get directions and everything, which is very good. But that's it. So let's go ahead and press the home button, and there you have it. Actually, so HTC smartphone, great phone. So other than that, that's everything for today. I appreciate your time, LG. I know originally you had said 4 to 5 minute presentation, brief presentation, but I mean I needed a little more time than that in order to discuss it in length. But other than that, MarketStar, I appreciate it so much, and just please give me the shot, and give me the shot to work with you guys, because I promise you, you won't regret it. So thank you so much, MarketStar, and this is again, my name is Ivan Ortiz, and I'm looking to go for the product specialist position. So thank you so much, and you have yourself a good day. Thank you. Bye bye.